Good morning, everybody. Morning, afternoon, whatever it is. I'm going to do the usual podcast introduction then. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, that sort of stuff. But it is afternoon, so we'll stick with good afternoon. Hope you're all well. I'll just quickly mute my telly. I've realised I've started the stream with the tellies on, so you can probably all hear it. Simon's here with me. His microphone's on mute. I'm not sure he's aware of that at the minute. How are you doing, Simon? You all right, mate?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Can you hear me all loud and clear?
I can. Let us know if you're watching in the chat. We've already seen Bethany. She's had a comment. She says, hello, Bethany. Christine Lonsdale says, good afternoon, boys, for the last time this season. Hope it's a good one. Matty Bray says, hi, guys, and chat. Diane Ollerton says, afternoon, all. Thomas Grant says, come on, Burnley, let's not finish 17th. And then Bethany says, no Kieran today, ? No, unfortunately, Bethany, there is no Kieran. He's celebrating his 40th birthday party. I'm not even taking the piss. He turned 40 this weekend. I thought I were old at 32. But what are your thoughts on the game then, Simon? Obviously, bottom club. Should be beating them, but looking at that lineup, then not as confident I was before.
I'm never confident when Nick Pope's not in the net, number one.
Yeah.
Literally. And then Ben Mee to make it even worse.
Yeah.
And then followed by the fact that we've gone 4-5-1. So there's three sort of.
Why do you think he's gone 4-5-1? We're playing the bottom club and he's gone 4-5-1. It's not for me. I've said it on Twitter. Not for me.
I think, might be wrong, but I think, is it a case of it's easier to play? It's easier to keep Vidra out than it is to pick between Cork and Bramall. I know it sounds daft, but is it a case of he'd rather keep them happier at the minute?
I don't know. I'm a little bit worried that maybe he's had a chat with Vidra and Vidra still wants to leave. And maybe I'm looking into it too much. I'm not so sure, but that's my thought process at the minute. You're gonna create more problems with Vidra up top in a 4-4-2 than you are with Brownhill in the centre. I like Brownhill, but I'd rather have Vidra up top in a 4-4-2 than Brownhill as a fifth, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's up for debate. However, when we played five in midfield, we've created quite a bit when McNeil gets to push on and Goodmanson at the other side. So I'm optimistic in the 4-5-1. I'm still very concerned the fact that Ben Mee and Nick Pope aren't in.
Yeah. Get your predictions in, everybody. I've already seen one off. Where's it gone? Graham Jennings. He says Brownhill to score his first PL goal in a 2-1 defeat. Thomas Grant says, "Is Mee injured?" I presume so, but because he's not even on the bench, is he? So my guess is
tight calf or something like that.
Tight calf,
groin or something like that. He did say that he's got like an ache.
Fair enough. But predictions then. Kieran Phillips is in the chat. Notice he's on YouTube again because he's been banned from Facebook. Don't know what he's done this time, Kieran. Let us know what you've done. Matt Lawcock's in the chat. He said, afternoon, lads. Afternoon, Matt. Matt just messaged me actually and said, no stream today, or any stream, whatever he said. And I was like, mate, it's on now. So, yeah, what's your prediction then? Martin McCavitt's going 2-0 to Burnley. Simon, what are you going for?
I still think we've got enough, but I don't think we can say that we keep a clean sheet just looking at the defence. But I'm going to go 2-1 Burnley, but I'd like to say 3-1, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go 1-1 simply because of the team selection. So I'm not too confident after that team selection, unfortunately. They were just about to kick off and my stream's frozen. Where's your stream at today? 25
seconds, Paul.
Bloody hell.
I'm on the HD, not the full HD option.
Right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. That's what I was on, but then as they were kicking off, I reckon it's the because it's a perfectly legal stream. I reckon they were like, whoa, let's send some things out there. Right, there we go. I'm on 50 seconds now.
Oh, you're forehead of me.
Oh, I'll give it a quick pause. 1, 2, 3, bang. There we go. Adam Rowland says 3-1 Burnley. And John Walmsley says Burnley win 2-1. Matty Bray says 1-0 Burnley. 1 minute 5 now.
Yeah, he's still ahead, but it's all right.
I don't know how that's happened. Unless it were a quick 4 seconds. Must have been a quick 4 seconds.
I'm gutted. I've brought my lens on my fucking camera setting up.
Yeah, you were saying that in the chat, weren't you? So what happened?
So my lens is on a wire, so I've got two setups, like one for podcasting, and then obviously Watchalong TV's there. So I thought, well, I'll put it that way. And it literally, when the wires just get a bit tense, so it pulls it over a bit.
Yeah.
Just did that, and then it's been saying lens faulty ever since. I'm gutted, but I've got another lens, which is this one, but it's not really for this kind of thing.
Yeah, it's more of a hairdressing sort of like picture.
Yeah, it's more like I want to concentrate on hair, but it's not for podcasting, as you can see.
Yeah. Matt says he's not even got a stream yet. Bethany says she's on 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Yeah, normally we are watching it, on the old, telly box. But we don't have BT, so we've gone full Kieran Phillips and we're watching it on Gypsy TV like he normally does. So we'll be behind today.
Sport app that we have.
Yeah, there we go. Which is kind of Gypsy TV, but not full Kieran Phillips Gypsy TV, as Tarky just bullies someone out of the way. Matty, Bray, and not Kieran and Matt are all asking for streams and stuff. I presume you've both tried He's Goal. If you're not tried He's Goal, then try Footy Val. But we don't condone these illegal streams, obviously. But
whoa, what is he cutting camera for on an attack?
I know, definitely, isn't it?
Shitbags.
Kieran says, and you give me stick, absolute disgrace, both of you. Just for context, Kieran watches the BBC on Gypsy TV, so he's got no room to talk. I know, it's pathetic, isn't it? Matt, have you try Footy Val if He's Goal isn't working. Footy Val's a good one. I tend to watch Footy Val if I'm struggling or whatever, rather than He's Goal, to be honest.
Oh, nice work, Dwight. Well done, Dwight.
What we all drinking today, Simon? Are you on anything? Your kegs ran out.
Yeah, and as you know, where I'm doing this now is not really sort of like when you've sat down and you got yourself ready. You can't just think, shit, I've got to go and get a beer now.
Text wife. That's what she's for, isn't she?
Why's Kieran unavailable to do the stream, but busy enough to join the fuck out of me on text messages?
He's probably somewhere up lakes in whatever people do for the 40th. Whatever people do for the 40th. To be fair, even if I was up the lakes, I'd be in a pub watching game.
Yeah, I would.
Mrs. won't be anywhere near.
It's gone. Send us a beer out, love.
Oh, that's very cocky, that. Burnley with the ball upfield, gone straight to Ramsdale. Yeah, I did say, tell us what you're all drinking. Simon isn't drinking anything. I'm on the 3 for a $5 from Tesco, currently on Cobra. Bethany Whiteley says she's drinking Monster Energy drink. That's anyone on here alcoholic drinks? JG214 on YouTube says, what do you think of Dunn starting? We're obviously worried that that Ben Mee's not there, because Ben Mee's been the solid person all season, and Dunn's just done well, actually. I don't know. I think Dunn's at the stage now where he needs to start fulfilling his potential. 100%. Like we've been saying for years, he's going to be really good, he's going to be really good. But we haven't seen it yet. It's time for him to start showing that for me. Fuck?
That lens that I brought that comes with camera.
Yeah.
The standard lens, 230 quid.
I've got some spare.
Start off. Everyone's having zoomed into podcasting now. I need a Fuji. The standard one, the 15 to 45. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's like a proper zoom, that one. So you will be like your pores on your nose.
I think I give you that to take pictures of footy when you were freelancing.
Oh, did you? You might have done. I don't know where it's come from. So you're probably right.
Yeah, I have it, but I would never use it. I think where were you going when you were reporting somewhere? I think it was like when you used to have your Fiesta.
Bradford Bulls.
Yeah.
The Bradford Bulls or Leeds United. It'd probably be Bradford Bulls, so I wouldn't have been able to do it at Leeds United. Thomas Grant, he's in the chat. Evening, Thomas. Or should I say afternoon? I've got that wrong twice now. He says, Will Norris to be Burnley number 2 over goal magnet BPF. 14 goals in 4 games. Shocking. I'd have agreed with that until I saw Will Norris play against Liverpool. I think popping on wrists, he should have saved 2 of them. I don't think either of them are good enough to be honest with you. That's a debate we've had on the podcast, so let me know what you all think. Me and Sound have had it on the podcast. I don't think either of them are good enough.
Oh, done well in the end.
GAG214's got a beer. Good lad. Good lad. Any bets on then, Simon? I know you like a flutter more than anybody.
Yeah, for this particular, I've done a normal coupon, but I can't remember exactly what I put on that one. And then I've gone, for this one, I've put Norwood and Westy to be booked.
Yep.
Wood and McGoldrick to have a shot. And
on target.
2 corners. Yeah, 2 corners in each half for Burnley or more. Got mega rods for that, you know. I got that 100 to 1.
That's mad. I put like a big fucking. I put Burnley both teams to score a win on it before I saw the team news. Fingers crossed. Kyle Sutcliffe says, "Sum this season up in one word, lads." Simon, I'll let you start with that. One word. Doesn't count as a word.
It's either frustrating or indifferent.
Yeah, inconsistent. I'll go with.
Yeah.
And we're going to say adequate, but because we've stayed up, but I don't want him to start thinking that this is good enough. Because I know staying up's always the first priority, but then after that, it didn't.
Do you know what I forgot as well? Until I saw the players lined up ready to come out, I ain't put my game day haircuts up for Chris Wood and Jack Court.
You bastard.
Completely
It's a good job. It's a good job because I'd have had a joke ready and waiting. Graham Jennings says survived for the one word. Christine says successful. Matt Lawcock says enough. That was the sort of vibe I was going for with adequate, but
man just stopped.
Thomas Grant just says disappointing. Hey, I'd agree with that, Thomas. We've stayed up, so I'm ultimately happy. But we should be aiming for more than just staying up. Tell you what, if is that Bert? I don't know who that defender is, but if that it don't hit him, it's going in. Joshua Walton says clueless, bit harsh. Corner for Burnley, headed away.
Have you headed for another corner? Yeah.
Yeah, Dwight McNeil's got it on the right hand side. Is it? Ramsdale with a save. Burnley pushing.
See, the stream dropped out, so I've gone onto another and it's miles off it.
Yeah, get back on FHD, unless you want to go on some American ones. But mine dropped out at kickoff.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come back on in a minute. I'll just have to wait.
Holden Holsgrave said his word is surprised because of who we beat and who we lost to. It's been the opposite, hasn't it? Burnley corner, deep, Ramsdale flapping. Another corner to Burnley.
I've got the first half corners, right?
There you go. Corby Barrett says, want some streams, question mark. Yeah, Corby, you can put whatever you want in our comments because that means we're not doing it. If you want to do it for people, then feel free to put the links in the comments. Matt, paying attention. We don't have links, Matt, so Simon can't send you a link. Another Burnley corner. Referee's having a word. I'm already fucking warm in here.
I didn't get a beer. Just remember.
Has she read it?
I'll have a look in a minute. I'm just trying to going on to my other streaming BT app.
Yeah.
I've got 2 apps from the same provider, but sometimes I find that one's when it's not working right, just pain in the arse.
It's it. Oh, Jimmy done. Penalty. No, I didn't think it was, to be fair. I just shouted just for the sake of it. Burnley. Matt, look, that's a penalty. That one is. He's not give it.
Me and you are on the same service.
Provider.
And my HD version is not working.
Mine is, but it's not HD. It's never HD on this. Unless you go on FHD, then it is just HD. Tammy Watt Joe says, Matt, I'm currently on 11 minutes, mate. Just gone 11 minutes. We are behind a little bit, but not too much. Kyle Sutcliffe, hold on a second. Ball Lane from Sheffield United. The Blades. From the Blades. Kyle Sutcliffe said, I've heard Pace saying Dash will be getting backed in the transfer window, but just feel like we've heard it all before and it never happens, to be honest. Yeah, but we haven't heard it from this chairman, have we? It was the old chairman that used to bullshit and the old CEO. So I'll give Pace the benefit of the doubt. If we don't sign anybody again in summer, then yeah, for now he's got the benefit of the doubt for me.
Yeah, man's not working, pal. I'm going to have to watch it behind you.
You son of a bitch. So what are you on now?
11:30.
30 seconds behind me. Thomas Grant says, chances of Dash leaving or going to Palace. I was hoping that obviously Lampard will go to Palace, but apparently he don't want it. So we'll see where that goes. I'm still quietly confident he'll stay. I think there's been some quotes on the chairman this week talking about a new contract and stuff, and Dash said it himself as well. I don't think they'd be saying them sort of comments if they thought he were going to Palace. This is one that me and Simon have had on the podcast before. Matt Lawcock said, does anyone think it's Dash not willing to spend, only going for certain players and not signing anyone and everyone? I think Simon said before that he does think it's a big factor. What do you think now?
Yeah, 100%. I think he knows what kind of player he wants. And unfortunately, they're in a high demand working player that run. Yeah. We've got to get involved more.
Oh, looking like
the new owners and stuff. So it won't bother me, right? But we don't like. I've said this to you at the beginning of the season about the transfer thing. You can't whinge that we're not in it when we're not actively in it ourselves. You know what I mean? We're not selling anyone to buy anyone. We're not.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We've had that debate, haven't we? I know we have, and I know you're only reiterating it now because we're on the watch along. But spot on, that. Back in the day when we used to sign players, we'd sell people first to do it, selling Michael Keane and stuff, and then bringing all these players in. Now we're just refusing to sell. We're not doing anything. Big shout out to David Logan, who's just sent us 150 stars. Shout out for that, David. He sent 2 separate ones, a 50 and 100. Obviously, I'm back on the stream today, so apologies to anybody who sent sent stars last week, because Johnny and Kieran, they don't see it when it comes up on the on StreamYard, which is the thing that we use to stream. I see it because I'm logged into the actual. Oh shit! Oh, he's missed into the actual Facebook account. So if you want to send some stars, you will get a shout out this week. So big shout out to David Logan for sending the 150 stars. Let's get it started and let's get the stars rolling. And as well, if you want a mystery sport football shirt box, you can see it at the bottom of your screen. Just go to mysterysport.com. You can buy like a box. You basically buy a box. You choose your shirt, or you choose the size of the shirt. You choose the shirts that you don't want, and you will get a box. But you don't know what shirt is going to be in that box. They're all the rage at the minute. So if you want to get one, just go on there and use the code TurfCast. Pablo says, what score is it? Yep, sorry, mate. It's 0-0. I forgot to put the fucking banner up. There we go. There we go. You can have that. So it's 0-0. I'll tell you what I might do. I might roll it along the bottom so I can keep me advertising out there. There we go. Sheffield United 0, Burnley 0. You can still grab the mystery sport box deal. There you go, Pablo. Thoughts on the game so far then, Simon? Quiet, innit?
Yeah, exactly what I expected it to be. I didn't expect any sort of everybody diving in on each other or like that. I just expected it to be 2 teams trying to play, but probably, if I'm honest with you, don't want to lose more than want to win.
Yeah. City 2-0 apparently, according to Kyle.
Tell you what, you forget, is it there's fans there in there as well?
Yeah.
Forget that though, I hadn't noticed them.
Leicester are beating Spurs 2-0. Leeds are beating West Brom. Man United are beating Wolves. I tell you what, it was literally 6 minutes ago since someone put in the comments. It's been 12 minutes and not one goal. There's been a few since then.
I just realized I didn't have my my thing on, which is probably why it wasn't working on particular streams, but it's on now. Right, I'm on 16:33.
I don't need to use the thing that you're referring to. I don't know why. I don't need to use it.
Depends who you provide.
What did you say you're on? 15:33.
Right. I'm on 45:46.
Is that 16 or 15?
16.
Yeah, same as me. Sweet. Phil Wilcox is in the chat. He says, afternoon, lads. Afternoon, Phil. Hope you well, pal. Kyle Sutcliffe says, oh, Liverpool are winning as well now, according to Bethany. That's them getting the Champions League, which is a shame. Who's going to win Champions League on Wednesday? Simon.
It has to be City, because I know that like Chelsea are looking really good at the moment, but there's just some City want this more, in my opinion, and we need to sort of get rid of this. City have done everything with Pep Bar win the Champions League. Let's just get it out of the way.
I think City
after
will win it. I think you're right.
Champions League with Chelsea.
I think City will win it. I do think City will win it. I think you're right there. Hold on. Apparently Bethany's wrong, and Liverpool aren't winning. No, Bethany, you're wrong. People in the chat telling me that Bethany's wrong. Just looked on free flash score, sorry. And yeah. Is it Wednesday? It must be Saturday then. Garros has put Saturday. What's on Wednesday then? Is it Europa League? Must be that one. I get it mixed up. Apologies for my chair. It's very, very squeaky.
He's on bench today.
Let's have a look.
He is.
Who?
Tom Heaton's on the bench today.
Oh, I thought you were on the Burnley bench.
I know you're going to say you don't care, but he's missed the last 3 games. Then obviously the rumours are he's going Man United.
Yeah, I believe so. Quilter's in the chat, our favourite Irishman. He says, so what do you think of Ireland's fairest Jimmy Dunn so far, lads? I think he's not really done anything wrong, but he's not really had much to do. What do you think of him, Quilter? And Simon, we'll let Simon answer that. What do you think of him? Everybody get your comments in the chat as well. What do you think of Jimmy Dunn so far? It's been quiet. He's not really had too much to do, but what he has had to do, he's done all right, I suppose.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's got a chance to sort of prove himself in games like this, where it's not really too intense. He's got a chance to probably be a bit more freedom.
Yeah.
And less stress about it. But I do think he needs a loan in the Championship, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's had his loans at Ake, Hearts, Fleetwood. He does need a decent loan. But because we don't back the manager, we have a threadbare squad, and there's these sort of players like your Jimmy Dunn, like your Bailey Peacock Farrell, that should really be on loan. Your Benson's, the lad that looks like Ringo Starr from Beatles. All these players should be on loan, but because the squad's so thin, we can't send him out on loan. So, but yeah, I agree. He needs to get oh, that's dirty. That's a yellow. Advantage given. Burnley attacking Goodmanson.
I think Long's out for a few months and all with an injury, so we are down to bare bones.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's what you get for not backing the manager for so long. I know it's a previous regime.
Oh.
Garros has commented on Jimmy Dunn's hair. He says, Dunn's hair looks sharp. He must know a decent barber.
It's not to do with me, that one.
Charlie Taylor with the ball in, defended well. And then it's a goal kick to Sheffield United. Apparently Andros Townsend has been linked today, says Phil Wilcock. First I've seen of that one, buddy. Joey Shelley says, Jimmy Dunn is okay in small doses like Long John's, only used when absolutely beyond desperation. So that's your answer, Quilter. What do you think, Quilter? You've not answered that. Yeah, that's a point that Matt makes in the chat. Does this mean that Will Norris is Dyche's second choice? Because the last 2 games he's played him over Bailey.
I genuinely don't think so. I think it's just a case of he's deciding who his second choice is. Lesser of 2 evils almost with these two, innit? It's like, which one do you prefer?
Yeah. so far for me, I don't know. To be honest, I don't think either were good enough. I think if I had to choose, I'd choose Bailey just.
I'd pick Bailey. So
I'd
after the
choose
Liverpool
Bailey
game,
just.
I don't know. I think just because of his Irish, when I've seen him play for Ireland, he's been brilliant.
Yeah. Northern
And he has
Ireland
been
just so
thrown into
quilted
the
up the
deep end.
defenders.
He got Man City away as his thing. I know he threw it in the net at one of the goals, but
yeah, he was poor. He was poor in that game. He was poor at Leeds game for me. But Norris was even worse in the Liverpool game.
oh,
Lucky woulda. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, you're right. I forgot he played for them. What would you choose in the chat, everybody? Let us know. Would you rather have Bailey or would you rather have Norris as your second choice?
Bailey or Norris?
I don't think I've said what I said on the podcast. I don't think any of them are good enough. If I had to choose, I'd choose by someone else. Get Johnson at West Brom.
I'd have Johnson at West Brom, but there's no way you're keeping them too happy if you have Nick Pope and Johnson.
Yeah, good point. Maybe it's a case of getting Johnson in now and saying to Pope, you can leave in a year, and saying to Johnson, it's your spot in a year.
Maybe, but I genuinely think Johnson would walk into a lot of clubs in the Premier League who are actively looking. I don't know if there is anyone, but Man United could do fucking worse.
Yeah, they could. They could, to be fair.
He's a Man United lad who were brought up well.
Don't get me wrong, I obviously like Eaton, but Eaton's getting on a bit, so yeah, maybe it is. Ball in. Oh.
I think you're going to pay big money for a Johnson, even though they've got relegated. They won't want to sell him, and they won't need to sell him, I imagine, with the money.
No, I don't know what the financial situation is there.
Wow.
Sheffield United attacking here. Oh, fuck off. See, this is what I mean. Popey saves that all day long. Popey saves that all day long. This is what I was saying about Bailey. His first against Leeds, Popey saves it all day long. Not good enough. So there you go. In case you didn't know it, Sheffield United won, Burnley 0. We are losing against one of the worst clubs in Premier League history. One of, not the. That's still Derby. Let's have a look at this goal again, though.
Steve McManaman saying maybe he was uncertain, but so I didn't hear the rest of it.
Yeah, Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0. Oh, that's poor. I want to see it from a day to go. This would be a good angle, won't it? No, it won't.
No. I think McManaman saying he wants more from his keeper.
Yeah, 100%. That's what, I don't know if I'm being harsh because I haven't seen it. He shouldn't be getting beat from that distance out. James Smith says, no outlet. What's he playing 4-5-1 against Sheffield for? Sheffield United, he means. That's exactly what I said at the start, and I put it on Twitter as well. Why are you playing 4-5-1 against the basement club? Whether he's trying a new system or whatever, 4-5-1 is not the system that we want to be playing. Basically, not fucking good enough. Paul James says Pope saves that really weak. Thomas Grant says defensive midfield at fault also there. Yeah, to be fair, nobody closed him down. Excuse me.
Yeah. Jimmy Dunn was quite far back at the point. I'm not saying it was his fault. I'd like to see it from behind the goal. Yeah,
I did. Neil Wright says unsighted my arse. Stephen James Taylor says no way to score from there. Joey Schilling says Bailey reminds me of that Miranda woman, and Norris reminds me of popping on wristed Sunday League keeper. Yeah, he got an hand to that goal against Liverpool the other day, didn't he? But couldn't keep it out.
He got a full hand to it as well.
It's not good enough. Burnley with the ball in. Cassandra Hughes says he had loads of time to get that. Matt Lawcock says too far out to be scoring that. No one closing down yet. That's what I just said. Quilter says Bailey would have saved that too. Norris has dreadful positioning. Yeah, I agree with that, but I'm not a big fan of Bailey's positioning either. I think he was out of position for the Leeds first goal. Alfie Claus says, why do we run away from it every time? Danny Omerod just says, Will Norris is awful, for fuck's sake. Pablo says, who scored? Can't remember, mate.
McGoldrick.
Sheffield United player. McGoldrick, there you go. We are better than these, so if we get... Go on. Oh, if we get beat against these, then...
What a ball. Oh.
Yeah, I agree on that. Paul James says, if Pope goes during the summer, we better not cheap out on a goalkeeper. I don't think that if Pope goes, surely they know they have to spend to get a keeper. Because these two aren't good enough at all. Oh, even when they're hitting it from fucking 30 yards out, I shit myself.
I watch Norris like when I'm watching Louis in the net, and it's not because I want both. It's just because I get nervous for both of them.
Yeah. Well, you're nervous for Louis because he's your lad. Nervous
Exactly,
for Norris
yeah.
because you don't have faith in him. Kieran says, what the fuck did you block me? No, I just put you on a timeout, mate, because you were chatting shit and it's funny.
What you blocked him for?
I don't know what he said. He put something and I thought, shut up, you dick, can't be arsed. So I didn't block him, I put him in a timeout. I think he comes back in 10 minutes. So relax, Kieran. I think your nick is in a twist. He's fuming. Why is he crying? Kieran, why are you crying? Come on, mate. Even when he's not on, he gets shit, to be fair. But he like I said, everyone that don't understand. He brings it on himself.
Fucking right. Not us. Like, we didn't block you from Facebook, pal. What's it put?
No, you put, I didn't block you, mate. And he put, no, knobhead has. Kieran, you're on a timeout. I will block you if you carry on.
I'm going to say, tell him it'll be 20 minutes.
Yeah. Don't you worry about that, pal. Sorry, I'm just tweeting. Just tweeting. There we go. Yeah, I have noticed that Matt Lowcock says, think they're playing more of a 4-2-3-1, so Brownell in the CAM when going forward. I have noticed that Brownell is a little bit more. I always thought it were, well, against Liverpool, I thought it were more of like a 4-4-1-1. But again, if you're just going to do that, then just play Vidra. For me. Caelan Dean says, fuck's sake, 1-0 down, what we're playing at. Not good enough, mate. Carl Sucker says, if we lose Pope, Talks and me, hate to say it, but we'll be going down. Definitely, mate. If we lose them three, if we lose one of them, I think we're fucked. If we lose Pope, I think I've realised in the last few games that Pope hasn't been playing. I always thought Tarky was our most important player. I think the last few games I've realised it's Pope. What do you reckon, Simon?
100%, mate. Yeah, not seen as so like pathetic almost. Not even fragile or frail. Like we're dealing with it to a degree, and then it's just flying in corners, and it's like hard to take, isn't it? It's a bitter pill to swallow when you see it going in, knowing that we shouldn't be in this position because obviously Nick's injured. It's not his fault, but
yeah.
I mean, to hear on Twitter and stuff today that he's having knee surgery, which is going to keep him out of the Euros, is heartbreaking for him. Yeah,
well, we don't know if it will yet, but it looks like it will, doesn't it? It's the team's announced on Tuesday. I think they fly in about 2 weeks.
So, I don't know.
I can't see him being available for Euros, to be honest.
I feel for him because, like, obviously being mates with Heaton and seeing how gutted he were when he got injured that kept him out of the Euros, and he was looking like he was going to start at that point, the World Cup, sorry. And then he's out of the Euros now, and he'll be in the same mindset. You know, it looks like he was really in a position to start.
I think he was there. I still think Southgate had gone with Pickford just because it's Southgate and he's always gone with Pickford, but he has pushed him a lot closer this year. Yeah, Joy Waite says, where's me? Out injured. Joshua Walton says, a massive investment needed next season. Yep, agree with that one. Caelan Dean says, 100% going down next season unless we spend money Not talking about 10 million on, say, 7 players. We need to be spending top money on top players just to say, I think we need to spend money, definitely. I think it's years of mismanagement from the top, from Garlic, and not bringing people in that's put us in this position.
Not wrong.
In my opinion.
Do you know what I mean? It's like mismanagement. People will hear that whatever way they want to hear it. But it's not necessarily saying that he's done it purposely or he's made the wrong decisions even. It's more a case of being out of his depth for me.
I do. We said that on the podcast, didn't we? It said we've got to a point where the club has outgrown Garlic. We are now bigger than what... He got us to this position, so hats off to him, and we'll always be grateful for that. But it got to a stage where for us to continue at the level that we are, we needed someone bigger than Garlic, and that's just all that's happened. Yeah, he basically became a victim of his own success.
Yeah, exactly. Mismanagement can be construed in any way which way you want to see it, but for me, it is a case of didn't know what to do and when to do it anymore. I believe as well that he wanted out for a couple of years. It's not like...
Yeah, well, we heard the loads of rumours, didn't we, about him selling up long before he actually did sell up, so there's no smoke without fire.
Oh.
A lot of people keep putting the scores into the chat, so what I'm going to do, I'm quickly going to go through them all for you all. Oh. So there you go, they're on your screen now. You got Arsenal 0, Brighton 0, Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 0, Fulham 0, Newcastle 1, Leeds 1, West Brom 0, Leicester 1, Tottenham 0, Liverpool 0, Crystal Palace 0, Man City 2, Everton 0, Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0, boo, West Ham 2, Southampton 0, and Wolves 0, Manchester United 1. So
my bet is winning all but Liverpool, who's just got a red dot on it. What's that mean?
Red dot? That means... I don't know. Shall I go on it and have a look?
I've got Liverpool.
Big chance! Big chance for Liverpool.
That's the only one that's not winning on my bet.
No, I've got Burnley on one. In fact, I did Super 6, so I didn't have Burnley on that. Let's have a look at my Super 6 bet. Ooh, I think Liverpool have either missed that big chance or this is the slowest website in the world. Anyway, Burnley free kick. Let's get back to that. No, they've headed it away. Let's not. I'll let you know if Liverpool score.
Oh, yes, Tarky.
Laura's in the chat. All right, lads. All right, Laura. How are you doing? Sorry, no JT today.
Oh.
He's part-timer.
Fuck off.
Oh, you're ahead of me, aren't you? Well, I thought you were. Liverpool winning, Simon. Liverpool scored the big chance.
Yeah, good. But just tell you me time out, whatever you did.
Yeah, I've got Chelsea, man. I've got West Ham. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I've got Arsenal, Chelsea, Leicester winning, Liverpool winning, City winning, United winning. Laura's at the gym. What the fuck? Laura's at the gym. She says, I'm at the gym. How are we playing? Not very well, Laura. You'd be better off at the gym, to be honest. Thanks for dipping in, though. Oh, good defending. Good defending. Carl Smith says, FFS, what are Burnley doing? Not a lot. Not a lot. Corner to Sheffield United.
So all me bet is winning so far. What have we got here? 6-4. And for some reason, it's suspended it cash out. Oh no, it's giving me back now. £93 cash out.
How much did you put on?
£12.
20. 12. That's not like you. You normally love a 20 bet.
It's because
Corner Sheffield United. Norwood taking it away.
Oh,
you're ahead of me. For fuck's sake.
Turn yours over back on because you paused it.
Oh, they've hit the bar. Sheffield United have hit the bar. I did pause it. You're right. I paused it for you, and you won't fucking pause it for me.
I know. I would do. I just didn't realize I wrote that far already. I thought it was like a second.
I'm on 36, 11, 12, 30. What you want?
2 seconds, Ed. 1 sec. Oh, fucking ass. I turned it
Jack
over there
Cole
trying to work out how
bullied
to
off the
bowl it.
ball. Jack Cole absolutely bullied off the ball.
Are you on 36, 36, 37, 38?
Yep, spot on.
Right. I'm going to tell you something. Oh, yeah, 12 quid. The reason I put 12 quid on is because I had like an uneven number in my account. So, like, you know, like £12, like 22. So I thought, well, I'm not putting a tenner on because I've still got 2 quid there. So
Lewis Balls says, made me laugh when we were reviewing our final few fixtures before we were safe. Everybody earmarked this game today as a guaranteed win. I tell you what, though, mate, if we weren't safe now, we had to win this game. I'm still confident we'd have won it. Don't know about everyone else, but I just think it's typical Burnley. That's a yellow. It's typical Burnley, isn't it? Just, every single season, whether they're on the beach or Darcy's trying something different or what, I don't know. But every single season, as soon as they're safe, they just piss it away. Every single year. Kieran Phillips is back. There he is. He's finished crying. He's wiped his tears away to put "we are fucking wank." He's not wrong. We have
did
been
he not
wanked
book him
today.
for that?
Yeah, he did. He booked him, yeah.
I didn't see it. Oh, that's not a foul.
He's not give it either. What's he? Oh, he's blown now. Oh, fuck off, ref.
Oh, to be fair, there's blood.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Ref, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, Laura, no Kieran today, so we're not watching it too far behind. We are a bit behind today because we're on BT, but not Gypsy TV behind. That's his own keeper that's done that, isn't it, I think? Let's have a look again.
I still don't see how he cut his head from that.
No, I don't. It must be the keeper, that. That must be the keeper. He's got to come off. He's fucking fractured his skull, but look at it. There's been a goal on my stream. Let's have a look. Leicester 1, Tottenham 1. Equalised. As we said, Liverpool have scored. West Ham 2, Southampton 0. Wolves have equalised against Manchester United as well.
No, it's all gone to pot.
Harry Kane with the equaliser for Tottenham, according to Phillips in the chat. All the other results have stayed the same.
I've just seen the Wolves goal there by accident.
What, did you turn it off? You see that remote or something?
Yeah, I turned it over and it went back gateway on that game.
Who is it that's down? Basham? Yeah, Basham. He's had a bash to the head.
Thanks.
Yeah. Matt Lawcock says, Ramsdale's cock must be solid. He headbutted his dick and cut his head open. Balls of steel, mate. There's going to be another goal. Leeds 2, West Brom 0. That does absolutely nothing to anything. So what's in the running today? It's just the Champions League places, isn't it? And the Europa League places. Obviously, the bottom three are sorted. So let's have a look at the league table then, while we wait for Basham to get up, the soft bastard. Oh, you can't share more than one screen at once. That's annoying.
Can you?
No. Unless I take it down and it let me does it. No, yeah, you have to stop the first one. Never mind, I'll keep the scores on. Yep, Harry Kane 1-1. Thomas Grant says, what do you think about Nuno leaving Wolves? They've not they've not had a bad season, really. I think they have for Wolves' standards and the amount of money that they've spent. But if you look at what he's done for 4 years there, he took over them when they were mid-table championship side. Admittedly, he's had a lot of help, a lot of money, and a lot of agent help. But then they went and won the championship quite easily. In the first season in the Premier League, they finished 7th. Then they got to, the quarterfinals of the Europa League or the last 16? I don't know, to be honest. But they did all right in the Europa League. They're better than us anyway. Norris comes to collect.
More than those.
And then they finished 9th last season, 8th, 9th, while doing well in the Europa League. I think this season they've had a bad season, but I don't know. I don't think he's... I think he's... It's mutual consent, isn't it? So I think it's a case of he knows he can probably do better. Tottenham are looking for a manager. I think he'd be a decent fit at Tottenham.
Since they've scored, it's like they've just said, right then, we've done it.
Well, I think it's the way that we're set up. Are we going to do anything in this setup? We'll have to see, won't we?
The thing is, right, when we played against Liverpool and we moved it to a 4-4-2, that exact moment is when we started creating.
Exactly. I don't like this system, me, at all. At all. It's just so pedestrian. I don't know why he's done it again.
McManaman's making the point of you can't just revert to Chris Wood being on his own all the time.
Yeah, it's a bad system. It doesn't work. Ball in. Oh. Villa 1-0 up against Chelsea, says Graham Jennings. Let's bring the scores on the doors in, and there it is. Villa has scored against Chelsea. Chelsea could drop out of the Champions League places, I believe.
Joe, put a live table on.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I can't do the fucking scores on the live table. Right, hold on.
Yeah, we'll just
zoom
put
out
the live
that.
table on.
There we go. Right, City still top. Ovs United still second. Ovs Liverpool have gone up to third. Chelsea down to fourth. Leicester, if they beat Spurs, they could pick Chelsea to fourth. West Ham in the Europa League places in sixth. Tottenham in seventh. I think that's still Europa League, isn't it? Yeah. Then you got Arsenal in eighth. Leeds in ninth. Everton down to 10th. We're obviously still 17th. If we win, we can go as high as 16th. Wonderful. So there you go. You can't actually say that on your screen, can you, ladies and gentlemen?
No, I can't.
There you go.
There you go.
We'll focus on the race for Champions League and stuff because that's what's important. So we'll get that big up. There you go. So there you go.
I've finished the best of the rest, as they say, is beyond me.
Well, I'd always say the best of the rest was the top. Anyone apart from the top six. Hello.
Yeah, fair enough. But
West Ham are obviously there.
I was just thinking because of the 7th being a Europa, we'll say the best of the rest for the 8th down.
Yeah, well, it's as Graham just said in the chat. Apparently, that is for the new Europa Conference League. You probably don't.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about this. What the fuck's that?
It's like a shit version of Europa League, basically. What are you looking for? You want to say hello to Uncle Simon? No? Okay.
Oh, I can hear it.
Hear what? Rattling? Oh.
Literally fell, but it was stood on the table on a tiny tripod like that big. Just fell over itself.
They're fragile fuckers. They are fragile fuckers.
I think if the lens was in, like because they retract, don't they? They go inside it. So
yeah.
I think if it was in, I'd have got away with it.
Is that for your Fuji camera, whatever brand it is? Yeah.
So it's just the standard one that comes with it, but they'll pay 250 quid for a new one. I'll get a different one.
I say the camera itself is about 600, isn't it? I've been looking at it myself or something like that.
Yeah, I've seen one. I've seen a couple of places not long ago that were on sale at like 499, I think, 450.
Quilter says we're really missing Vidra today. I don't know what this obsession with 4-5-1 and playing Wood up front on his own is when Vidra would have worked so well recently. So I agree with you there, Quilter, pal. You okay? No, you won't fit on there. Go around that way. Go on. What are you doing? Anyway, Burnley ball in, free kick, headed. Go that way.
Oh. Look how narrow they are.
I know.
And they're still... Well, just spread it out a bit, lads.
Yeah, that's a debate we'll have before half time comes in 2 minutes. In 1 minute. Brentford or Swansea away next season, lads. Who do you want to come up? Simon?
Ooh. Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford for me as well. New team. Swansea's boring.
I quite like
Having
the
said
manager.
that, I think that Brentford will be, like how everyone's been obsessed with like Leeds and Fulham this season. I think everyone will be obsessed with them again next season because of the way they play.
Yeah,
and that'll be another club that people will be like, oh, Brentford deserve to be at Prem. Burnley don't. But they'll finish in bottom 3. So by that logic, they won't deserve to be in it. So Adam Rowland says the irony of Simon being annoyed at something that's fragile. I will in a minute. Give me 10 seconds. Right, you go in there and I'll meet you in there. You go in your bedroom, I'll meet you in there. Yeah? That's one way to get rid of it. Sheffield United corner. They're second of the half. We've had 4.
It's like I said, it's been not really that threatening since they scored. It's disappointing.
Yeah, United to win again, according to Carl in the chat. Christine wants Swansea to come up. Says don't like the way that they played yesterday, Brentford, and don't like their manager. James Smith says this is just awful. We've created absolutely nothing, haven't we? Let's be honest. We've created absolutely fuck all.
Oh, fucking yawning. That sums up my half, pal.
I know, exactly. Get back to 4-4-2. Get Vidra up top with Chris Wood and let's start creating stuff. This 4-5-1 system or 4-2-3-1 or whatever it is shite. We need to get back to 4-4-2, get Vidra up top and start creating chances. But we're going to do what we normally do. Have an half-time break. I'll be back in 5-10 minutes for the second half. Are you going to go and grab yourself a beer, seeing as the wife did bring you on?
Yeah, I might do. I'm just going to have a quick clean of this lens and see if I can get it working. But if not, I'll be back on this one.
Yep, no worries. We'll be back in time for the second half. We'll be back just before the second half starts, maybe about 5 minutes beforehand. We will reshare it on our social media pages to let you all know that we are back live. So just give us come back and come back and watch it when we are live, and we'll see you then. Hello everyone and welcome back for the second half of Sheffield United against Burnley. Some breaking news. Vidra's coming on, he's stripped, ready, he's coming on the pitch and Brownhill has gone off. So basically, all this talk about the system and how it doesn't work and how it's not good enough, as we found out against Liverpool, has been proven right. The system isn't good enough. And he's basically done what we all asked him to do. So fair play to him. He's responded to the fact that we were dog shit in the first half and brought Vidra on because we need to start creating chances. So what are your thoughts on that half-time substitution, Simon?
I'm delighted with the sub. It needed to be doing it just for entertainment factor. I don't care if we get beat fucking 4-3, but if we get beat 1-0 and not doing no balls of life.
I know, fucking shite, weren't it? That first half was bloody dreadful. Let's be honest.
It was
that first half.
Although I got an Amazon delivery, so all good. You know, every cloud.
Every cloud and all that. Is that your light that you bought?
I bought a few bits. I bought a capture card, mate. So hopefully it works.
Yeah,
I've used one before.
We used to use them at Radio Yorkshire. But yeah, as Laura says, fair play making a half-time sub. It's the first time for everything. Yeah, he's responded to the fact that we were fucking dreadful. But the second half is underway. Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0. Vidra's on the pitch. He's come on for Josh Brownhill. So fingers crossed we can start seeing a bit of creativity this second half because that first half was absolutely fucking dreadful.
It was dreadful. It was boring. It weren't for lack of effort though, either, because it's like
it was just the system. It just weren't working. It just the system just weren't working.
Yeah. Oh, ball. What time are you on, Paul?
5:05. 45, 41, 42, 43, 44.
Wanker, you heard him in
Bit harsh. What is he wearing on his head? Where you at now? Are you caught up?
46 or 3, 4, 5, 6.
5 seconds behind. Give it a cheeky pause.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
yeah, spot on. 19. Right, come on, Clarets. Graham Jennings says not even kicked off yet on his stream. Bloody hell, mate. You are behind. Because we're behind. So you're definitely behind. Vidra, straight away, Vidra's showing that he needs to be there. Well done, Vids. Well done.
You're getting it third party off Kieran.
Yeah. Graham's on Gypsy TV like Kieran. That's an off the ball foul. That's an on the ball foul. It's at least our ball anyway.
Yeah. No.
Ian Miller's in the chat. He says, "Hi guys, sorry for the late appearance. Had the grandkids via video link from Wales. Sounds like I missed nothing. No worries, Ian. Good to see you in the chat, mate. Family's more important, buddy, so do not worry about it. But yeah, you missed absolutely nothing apart from a dreadful first Burnley. I've had my tea at half time.
Have you? What, yeah?
Threw a beef stew down my neck.
Threw a beef stew down my neck. Right, let's have a look at this bad boy. How do you turn it on? That one?
Burnley corner. Jimmy done with the header. Oh.
Is that better?
Charlie Taylor defended. It's not a bloody paranormal living. Arsenal have scored and Leicester have got a pen according to the chats.
Oh. Happy with that. Goes on top of your camera, pal.
Don't know, I'm not looking yet. Hold on. Penalty to Leicester. United are winning 2-1 still. Also now beating Brighton. Don't know how long that's been happening for.
This is sorted. Ba, 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 ba.
Thomas Grant says, is Jared doing one of his ghost walks today? I don't know. Simon, is he?
Genuinely no idea, but I've not. You asked him if he were coming on. I didn't get an answer, did we? Yeah, before you go on.
No, he said he was doing band rehearsal.
Ah, that right.
No, but Graham. Sorry, Thomas. Funny story. Go on. Oh, he's offside. Funny story. He went to do. He'll kill me if I tell you this.
There's a plug over there with 3 USBs at the bottom.
This is what we do. We give banter. 2-1 Leicester, says Matt in the chat before it's come up on screen. Bloody hell, Matthew. But yeah, he went to do some ghost walks this week. He went to do some ghost walks this week, did Jared. He went to 3 different places in the same night. All 3 of them, the gates were locked. It was Simon that told me that. Only Jared could go to 3 different places with the gates locked on a paranormal fucking thing. But yeah, Leicester have scored. Simon's bet's winning. Everyone's happy.
And then he said, I didn't want to trespass.
I didn't want to trespass. Someone's down. Who's that?
Jimmy.
Look, I thought it were. Look, use Westy. Use Westy. That's it. Man on your back. Man on your back. Well done. Use him again. That's it. Well done, Corky. Corky. We'll get rid of that. I don't want to care about that at the minute, right now. Sorry, I forgot that we're on screen. Dwight with the ball in. Ramsdale covered it. Joanne Burrell says, hi guys, late show today, streaming problems. Sounds like I didn't miss much though. Fully enough, you're not the first person to say that. But no, those of you that missed the first half, you missed absolutely nothing.
You missed me and Joe.
Yeah, true. That is a thing. And Chelsea have dropped out of the Champions League places. Chelsea are now 5th, thanks to that Leicester goal.
There you go.
Graham Jennings puts it in the chat as well.
After the chat, you're going to have to show me how to use this bad boy.
You just stick it. You don't need one of them.
I do, because I'm only... Apparently, when you use a USB, you're only... you can only stream 720.
Oh, would you
Whereas if you use one of these, you could, 50 quid.
You should have got... Where's mine? Should have got that. Full 4K. You've got 4K camera. I don't. We've both got each other's stuff technically.
Yeah, but the 4K camera can't send a signal of 4K on a USB allegedly.
That's why you put it. That's why it's HDMI.
Yeah, if I plug mine in HDMI, it doesn't work as a webcam, so I need this.
Does it not?
Apparently, no, it works only through the USB, so it's a nightmare. Don't tell me I'm wasting my money now.
No, to be fair, that were expensive. That were 130 quid. That one.
Yeah, 50 quid. That one now, that cam link's not as expensive anymore. I think the demand's gone down.
Elgato is expensive stuff. That's the problem. Another pen for Villa, says Kyle Sutcliffe. Let's bring it on screen. Big chance, it says. Big chance. Johnny Tate says, have I tuned into the gadget show? It's just Simon when he gets a new toy. You know what he's like. Villa 2-0. Chelsea's Champions League dreams are falling. Chelsea are out of the Champions League places. Let's get a live league table up again.
Cool. Zoom in on it as well. I'm bloody behind. I can't see it.
I will do when I get a chance. It hasn't loaded yet.
Hurry up.
There we go. So Chelsea 5th. City top, United 2nd. Liverpool have gone all the way up to 3rd. Leicester 4th. Chelsea 5th.
I genuinely want Leicester to get Champions League.
I'm not arsed now. Now they've won FA Cup. I think they've had the moment. Not arsed.
No, you can't be. They were 2nd all year apart from the last fucking 5 or 6 games. There's no way I'd rather Chelsea. Or I won't. But to be fair, if I could pick anyone to drop out, it'd be Liverpool.
Yeah, I'd rather Liverpool drop out than anybody else, just for the standard bin dippers.
I like Liverpool on some respects, but I'm sick to death of Klopp whinging about shit.
Yeah, he's a mad arse. I liked Klopp when he first started, but now he can get to fuck. All he does is moan. Thomas Grant says, tell us more about the TurfCast plans for next season. Well, we're going to lose a watch-along, mate, because we're going to be on the turf. So, apart from when we're on away games, because obviously not all 5 of us will go to an away game at any one point, so we probably do always have an away game stream. Home game streams will probably be few and far between, because I think me, Simon, Johnny Tate, and Jared all have season tickets. I don't think Kieran does. He's probably got a fake season ticket, to be fair, though. So we'll see. But what we're thinking of doing, not confirmed yet. The rumours that Johnny Tate are getting his own show would be true if he actually wanted to do it, but he doesn't. We're going to try and do maybe a live match reaction rather than a live watch along, if that makes sense. So we'll see. But we're definitely going to be doing something. We're not going to lose the watch along, and because the watch along is the most watched thing. So we'll be losing 3,000-4,000 viewers a week, and we don't really want to do that. So we'll try and do a live match reaction, and then the plan would be to get people on it, send the link out and say, press this link and come on the show. So it won't just be me, Simon, Kieran, Johnny and Jared talking shit. The plan would be to get everybody on.
Not about
Sheffield
doing it from here, right? It's obviously...
Yes, you live next
my
to
house
turf,
is
don't you?
after
So,
turf.
yeah, the plan would be to do it from where Simon is now. All sit on settee.
You like my scarf in the background, by the way? I went and got that just specifically for today.
When you say you went and got it, do you mean you went and got it from your bedroom or you went and bought it?
No, I went and got it from upstairs. There's a graph. Getting up them stairs.
Kieran says, not Kieran, Coelta says, oh, you're going to do away day vlogs. I don't know. I've never been a fan of them people that are just, where's my phone? Just there like that. Oh, go on. Yeah, it's just not me for that. I'd rather watch the game. So I don't know. I might do something on the journey there.
I think we should do, we should do a journey of it. Like we've got on the way.
I'll do the journey, but when we're on the game, maybe buzzing, can't wait for this sort of thing before it kicks off in an half-time roundup or whatever, full-time roundup at journey home. Pictures of Kieran pissed on a train or whatever. But I probably won't do much of the... Basically, remember when Vizzy were not as big as what he was now and he used to do all the live vlogs? I won't be doing all like that. It's not for me, that. Yeah, still think he is.
Playing in fourth tier.
To be fair, Laura's actually put you don't want to be a Vizzy. Laura's actually put you don't want to be a Vizzy. I like Vizzy, so...
I've cut his hair a few times. I don't mind the kid, but I don't get this stupid, I'm going to do a roly-poly if something happens.
I've not seen that.
He did I'm going to do a forward roll if we score this or something, and he's rolling around on his bedroom floor or wherever he is. You forget, they tell you what, this is the quiet. I know they've been relegated and fair play to them, but this is by far the quietest home crowd I've heard yet. And I've watched pretty much every game.
Well, I can't hear it. Paul James says, are you still doing the podcast? Yeah, 100% the podcast will stay. That is the main staple of what we do. 100% the podcast will stay. If anything, the podcast will be the thing that I do the last. I can't remember what we're at.
What save in case we're
planning on doing stuff. Paul Seidel, that's a point. Thank you for pointing that out, Paul. We are 100 subscribers off 500, and then he says, come on, folks. I ain't paying him to say that. But if you are watching on YouTube, do us a favour, go and subscribe, because we're 11 off 100, so go on. If you're watching on Facebook, I know I say this all the time, I know some of you probably have already done it, but go over to your YouTube, subscribe to TurfCast. When we get to 500, then we'll have a small little dance. There you go. If we get to 500 on this stream, 11 subscribers off this stream, 500, then we will do a little dance. So, please go over and subscribe. We'll see.
Yeah, he'll do a fucking dance.
I'll just do that. I've done it now, so fucking hell's no incentive.
Here we go, league table: Man City, Man United, Liverpool.
Oh, we
West
don't need
Ham,
their league
Chelsea.
table. We've already done it. Arsenal above Tottenham. Fuck me.
Are West Ham winning?
Yeah, they're beating
Yeah.
Southampton 2-0. Thomas Grant says, great partnership like Batman and Robin. Which one of you is a sidekick? Well, I'm Team TurfCast, to be honest, so definitely Simon. He won't like that.
What?
Come on, Burnley.
Well, we called for Vids to be on. We're 15 minutes in and I've not seen anything yet.
Bethany Whiteley says, just subscribe to your YouTube. I think you're now 8 off. There you go. Come on. To be honest, another thing we're planning on doing is doing streams for the England games at the Euros and maybe any bigger games. I don't know whether I'll do them on TurfCast or what. I don't know what to do with that yet. Probably will because it's a brand that I've made. But I'm thinking of creating sort of like a different sort of YouTube channel for different sort of like watchalongs and stuff like that. But I might just do it on that and TurfCast. So we'll see. We are now 7 away. Grund Double Z says, I've subscribed, so you're 7 away. So there you go, 7 more. Laura, if you haven't subscribed, get it sorted. Johnny, get it sorted. Kieran, you probably have. Simon, you've got about 5 different YouTube channels. Get it sorted. Carl Sutcliffe, get it sorted.
2.
Everybody get over to YouTube. Loving the retro top, by the way, says Kurt. Thank you, mate. I'm a trendsetter with this. I bought it. Went on stream. Everyone else did it. Inside joke. Didn't really, but you never know. We are still shit, by the way. Ian Miller just came across and liked. There you go. Thank you, Ian.
Ref's explaining to him like he's fucking under 12s.
Oh, that is dirty, that one, isn't it? Christine says she's got the shirt on, but hers is real. Yeah, to be fair, mine is the score draw replica. Christine, I'll give you 50 quid for it. How does that sound? Genuinely. Let me know.
I'll give you 60.
Fuck Simon, I'll give you 65. He can't have it.
Depends what size it is. Well, Christine's offered it me once before. It never happened. Full time.
Go on. Oh. Gordon Longsdale. Gordon Longside. Collins says, I bought the retro and we lost every game since I bought it. We did all right with it when I first bought it. I've had it since February, but we've been shite since we stayed up, haven't we? Let's be honest. We've been absolutely dog shit since we stayed up. Where is Ben Me, says DJ. Injured pal. Christine says, no money will buy this shirt. That's a lie. Bet if I said I'll give you £1,000 for it, you'd sell it. I'm not going to give you £1,000 for it. Simon would do. Carl Smith says, come on, Burnley, what the fuck are they doing? When they play shit, they play dog shit. Can't disagree with that.
I couldn't hear the commentary.
Go on,
but it said,
oh, fuck's sake.
It says somebody scored and it's been ruled out. It remains 2-0, so that must be West Ham.
West Ham. Let's have a look. Do you want to? I can hear every fucking gulp. Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. It might be that one. Villa 2, Chelsea 0 could be that one. Leeds 2, West Brom 0 could be that one. Oh, we've had some stars. We've had some stars. Kelly Franklin. Let's see how many stars Kelly Franklin has sent us. A nice, lovely 50 stars. Thank you very much, Kelly. Your support is appreciated. Laura says, I need Netflix recommendations. What kind of stream do you think this is, Laura? Formula One, Drive to Survive. Formula One, Drive to Survive. There you go.
170 quid cash out offer.
Take it. Stop being soft. Did you win that one yesterday as well?
Yeah.
Scumbag.
I literally nearly cashed out within a second. There was only like 30 seconds left, and I texted you saying, go on Real Madrid. Went to see what the cash out were, scored.
Ball in from Burnley, headed away. Shite. Paul Siedel's got his mum to subscribe. Thank you very much for that one, Paul. Paul's going to be a fucking TurfCast legend at this rate. Let's have a look on this computer to see how many we've got. Why is it not coming on? There we go.
Adam Rowland's text me saying cash outs for pussies.
Wonder why you didn't dare put it on the chat. 494. We're 6 away. Come on, everybody. We've had some more stars. Who's this time? Joanne Burrows has sent me another 50. Thank you very much. So we've had David Logan, who sent 150 this week. Kelly Franklin, who sent 50. And Joanne Burrows, who's also sent 50. David Logan is on a 3-week streak of sending stars consecutively for 3 weeks. Kelly Franklin is now on a 2-week streak for sending stars 2 weeks in a row. And Joanne Burrows has also sent it for 2 weeks in a row. You are all on streaks. Thank you very much, everybody. Get them stars sent in. If you don't want to send some stars, then feel free to subscribe to our Patreon. I know some people in the chat do subscribe to the Patreon, so don't send stars, like Paul. I just made a name up. Like Laura and Mark. So that's fair enough. But if you want to subscribe to our Patreon, just head to patreon.com/TurfCast and you will get benefits from that as well. Matt Tyher says, what's the YouTube link? Honestly, pal, just go on to youtube.com/ TurfCast podcast. I don't know. It don't come up on screen. If that don't work, then
just search TurfCast.
Just search TurfCast on YouTube. It will come up, mate. 100%. Bethany's told her mum to subscribe, and she has. We're on 495. I'm enjoying this. Let's get us to 500 before the end of the stream. If Burnley is shit, at least we can achieve something.
We need an ending season star reward scheme.
I'm going to do like a summit for that stuff, sort of like next season, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I can check who sent the most. Fucking, I'll tell you what. That glass, them shirts I got this week, the perspex difference between the glasses, honestly, it's ridiculous. I was just looking at them then. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know if there's a way that I can just check who sent the most stars so far, to be honest. I don't think there is a way. One thing we will do, I know some podcasts will end after this. They might do a review or whatever. We're going to do an end of season sort of like review. We're going to do a player of the season sort of stream as well. So this ain't us from us. We will be doing more live streams, but a lot of them will be on YouTube as well. So it's not only the Watchalong really goes on Facebook. A lot of stuff just goes on YouTube. So yeah, get over there and subscribe if you haven't already. We've had more stars. Who is it this time? Bethany, and she's gone with a 7-week streak. Good job you sent it, Bethany, because you'd have lost a big streak there. You'd have lost a big streak. 7-week streak. She said 200 stars. Thank you very much, Bethany. Your support is appreciated. So only if Burnley could appreciate our support and actually fucking do something. Right, counter-attack. Go. Dwight McNeil. Oh, he's done him. Vidra. Oh, he's lost it. Right, rebuild. Kyle Sutcliffe says he subscribed to the YouTube channel. DJ says he subscribed on his other account. 498 with 2 away, lads and lasses. Simon's creating an account now on his phone, I presume.
Oh, my dad's having problems with his stream, trying to sort him out. It's literally that flat, this game.
It's so bad, isn't it? Dwight McNeil, though, taking people on, but then losing it. Adam Broxton says, you're so far behind. We've explained this at the start of the stream, mate. It's on BT.
And Facebook's 30 seconds behind as well.
Yeah, and then there you go. Facebook is 1 to go. 500. There it is, everybody. 500. It says it on my screen. Where's my beer? Thank you very much. Cheers. I appreciate Paul's help and everybody's help who all joined to the agreed the fucking thing and got me to 500 subscribers. So thank you very much. I'll drink a beer. And then I'll do that shit dance I said I was going to do. There we go. There we go. We're on 500. Someone else has subscribed. 501. 501. Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Got us to 500. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Adam. Yeah, let's go back to the game now we've achieved that. I do want to discuss that someone just put in the chat. McNeil starts doing stuff and we sub him, says Adam Rowland. Shambles. I agree with that. He just took a few players on and then we took him off. I'll put a post up later about the 500, guys. Thank you very much. It is a decent milestone, that. I appreciate that. DJ says, congrats. Thank you, mate. Next step's 1,000. We won't do that in this stream, though. We'll leave that one. And he does a party. So thank you very much. Paul says, congrats on hitting 500. Thank you. Oh, it's going to get tasty. It's going to get tasty in the race of the Champions League because Man City have scored. Irrelevant. But so have Chelsea. Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 1. So if Chelsea get another, they might sneak back into the Champions League places.
To be fair, he was probably on about that game. Well, that's 2-0. Maybe he were on about that game. Because
yeah,
all the other ones are a bit like pointless anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, Chelsea need to win that one now. If Chelsea win it, then they'll go back into the top 4. That's if Leicester hold on. To be fair, Kyle, this chair's new. I don't know why it's so fucking creaky. Honestly, it's so bad.
Is that what creaks on Call of Duty?
Yeah. It's brand new.
I thought he were a door.
No, it's his fucking chair. I don't know why it's so bad, Kyle, honestly. Go on.
Went to do a job at hairdressing, right? And it were like a video job. And then I was trying to go the toilet door. So you weren't allowed to make any noise while they were recording.
Yeah.
And she put washing up liquid on toilet door because it kept squeaking. Why has no one ever taught me that?
Did it work?
It worked. Yeah.
I don't even know what bit creaks. It's obviously it's when I lean back. Lean back. We're still on 501, everybody.
I've just realised got a new office angle today.
What, mine?
Yeah, you got a new different angle today.
It's just because we're on what do you call it? It's BT Sport. So I have to watch it on the perfectly legal Fire Stick. And I didn't want to take the Fire Stick downstairs because the family's downstairs, so I just thought let's do it up here. So obviously I've got the TV in the office now. That's why I put that there for the old pal at Complete Home Furnishings. If you want one of them, head to Complete Home Furnishings in Burnley Town Centre. He'll sort you out. I think they're 30 quid. Don't know how much they are actually. They're about 20. But it's very good. I like it.
Tell you one thing about Norris. Good at kicking.
What, distance or?
Just in general. Might be better playing outfield.
As long as he don't have to use his hands. Oh, here we go. $15 minutes
to go. Now, considering the game's been relatively boring, it's still going quite quick for me.
Spurs 2-2. Let's bring it back in. Spot on. There it is. Leicester 2, Tottenham 2.
No.
So that means...
Come on, Leicester.
Leicester have dropped out of the Champions League places. Yes, they have. Leicester have bottled it just like they did last season. Leicester are bottling the top 4. Liverpool have scored 2-0 to Liverpool against Palace. They're going to qualify for the Champions League. Now it's between Chelsea
Leicester to score
and Leicester.
Game over.
Chelsea, if Chelsea win, then they'll qualify anyway, regardless of what Leicester do. Go on, Jay. Oh, tell you what, I thought bringing Vidra on would help. It's done nothing. Yeah, so I'll tell you what, everybody. I'll stick some fairy liquid on my chair.
So I'll tell you what.
I don't know if it's because I had to build it myself. So I don't know if like one of the screws just hit tight enough or whatever, and that's why it's like that. I don't know. Came flat packed from fucking Amazon. No, I don't have WD-40, Laura. I can buy it, but I don't have it in the house. But I do have fairy liquid in the house. Johnny Tate reckons olive oil. I'm not putting olive oil in my chair. Johnny Tate be taking piss. Yeah, most people are going for WD-40. I'll stick a bit of fairy liquid on it, see if that works first.
That's how tight he is.
Spent enough on this fucking house. I don't have a shed, Pablo. Don't have a shed.
Going back to the question earlier from Quilter, Jimmy Dunn's done all right since.
Yeah, he's done all right. I think we've lacked going forward. That's been the problem. Everything else dries up, says Laura. WD-40. That's right. WD-40 is the one. Fair enough. I'll go to fucking Tesco tomorrow and buy some WD-40. I don't have a stream for a while, so no rush. And this, to be fair, this is the first time I've sat on this one doing a stream, so no one's ever noticed. But when I'm at work and I'm like, because obviously I work on that computer and I watch telly there like I am today, I'm always like leaning back while working and doing this, and it fucking winds me up. Burnley corner. Shite. What's Ramsdale doing there? It's it. And ball. Let's not give it. We've had more stars. Burnley ball. Okay, go on. Yes. Oh. We've had more stars. Big shout out to Drew Jack, who has sent us 45 stars, and he's sending stars for the first ever time to TurfCast. So thank you very much. But Drew, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Your support is appreciated. All stars are appreciated. Go on, Louts. Oh, look at. Yeah, I have a screwdriver. I just don't have WD-40. I've lived here for like not that long. You know, like when you've lived in a house for ages, you just accumulate shit. They just show the replay here. That's a pen, surely. I mean, it's one of them. Like, it's harsh. Of course, it's harsh. But in modern day football, it is. Has your stream gone off or something? I can hear you frantically clicking away.
Yeah, I'm just typing password in for something. Nearly there. Sheffield
United sub Brewster on. Jemison off. Brewster, I tell you what, he is shite. He will score, no one said that. Yeah, Kieran Phillips said he'd have him at Burnley and start him ahead of Idra. Well, Kieran Phillips is also an idiot. I thought that repent.
I thought then, he's getting up to have a look, make sure he's all right. Oof.
He'll be right. He's got an iPad downstairs. No, I'm joking. He's obviously his mum's downstairs. How is it? I thought that repent. Laura says, I've been home ages and still haven't bothered putting the game on. Yeah, honestly, Laura, don't bother. Don't waste your time. Stick TurfCast on the big TV. Send us a picture of it on your big. Send us a picture of us on your big TV.
Could have got that wrong.
Yeah. Who you voted for Player of the Year, Simon?
It's
have we had this debate? I can't remember. Just not to talk about because not what's happening.
No, because you said we're going to save this for a separate video. Is what you said to me when I brought it up.
Right then. We're going to do an end of season thing, so could do it next week. Let us know who you voted for in the chat. Yep. Dan Taylor brings up a good point. We were sharp last season on the last day of the season, losing 2-0 at home to Brighton. Bev says she's going Paw Wood for the Player of the Year. I'm not voting for any of them, but they're both decent shouts. I could understand why you'd vote for them. But I'm not going for any of them. Louts or Wood for me, says Joey Schilling. Yep, again, both deserve it. Wood, says Joanne Burrows. I think Wood will get it because I think most people are going for Wood. So I do think Wood will get it. And it's unusual because imagine if he'd have played decent in the first half of the season, how good he could have been.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. For me, it's Wood or Louts. But a lot of people saying Wood, I understand exactly why, and it's the same reason I'm picking him, but they're probably the same people that were saying they wanted him out for, that midpoint of the season.
Yeah. Kirsten Darwin says, sorry, Kirsten, apologies. Kristin, we'll get there eventually, Kristin. Says she voted for Ben Mee. So did I. Joy Waite voted for Ben Mee. Paul James, Pawpet, DJ, Wood, Kevin Henderson, Pawpet, Joey Schilling. Not asking that question. Ben Mee, says Laura. Laura's spot on. I said Ben Mee. Apparently we've had a DM off Kyle. Can't fucking find it. Fucking hell. Christine says, I am male. Sorry. 2021 is fucking minefield, that. Kyle Suckley sent a photo. Is it me on Kyle's big telly? I'll fucking open it. I hate Facebook Messenger for pages. This shite.
Oh, it takes you to a separate thing.
It's so bad. Honestly, it's just something so simple that they never get right. I can't see that photo, Kyle, unfortunately. I'll try and get it up on my laptop later. As long as it's not your penis, mate. Graham Jennings. What about, who is the signing of the season? Will Norris or Dale Stevens? Because they're the only two people we brought in. Got to be fucking Norris. Stevens. Okay, maybe not. Joey Schilling, again, don't want to answer that one. Dan Taylor puts Norris. It's got to be Norris, hasn't it? Let's be honest. Having said that, I know he's been pretty shy since he came in. So basically, nobody. Kyle says the picture's you on the 50-inch TV, Joe. Happy days. Me and Simon on the big TV. That's what everyone likes to see. Yeah, sorry, mate. It just does that. A big fucking empty space. It fucking winds me up. It's shite. I'll use a different app. Give me a second. Oh, for God's sake. So let's see if I can find it on here. No. Oh, there it is, Kyle. Thank you very much. There it is. Me and Simon on Kyle's big TV. You okay, buddy? He wants his daughter. No? Okay.
What's he want?
He wants his daughter, so when I went to get it him, he kicked off because I went to get it him. He wanted to get it. You okay?
Oh, wow. That header. Oh, I've lost sound, pal.
My fault. I muted it when he were in the front room. He were in the room. Yeah, Bethany says, have kids there, said. It'll be fun there, said. So the Dordie was there on the windowsill. I went to get it for him. No, you don't get it. You don't get it. I get it.
What are you telling us? The Dordie.
You don't get it. I don't get it. So I had to go back, put it back, so then he could go and get it. Laura sent me an Insta DM.
Hey, oh.
I know. Fucking hell. This could end. I'm going to say in tears, but I think she's lying. I ain't got up. Apologies if you could just hear Parker crying all the time. Leicester 2, Spurs 3.
Oh, bastard. That's it then. Game over.
Yeah, your bet's gone. Your bet's gone, bit sound of it. So that means Leicester have fully bottled it. Let's have a look. Tottenham 2, yep. Excuse me, let's have a quick look at the league table. If Parker could be quiet for a bit. Let's have a look. There you go. Chelsea, they're going to do it despite losing on last day of the season. Leicester, they bottled it last season. They bottled it again. West Ham have finished 1 point behind Leicester at the end. 2 points behind Chelsea. Fair play. What a good season they've had. Tottenham back above Arsenal now. Leeds finished 9th. Would you take McGoldrick, says Adam Broxton?
Nope.
No, I don't see. He doesn't offer anything more than what we've already got for me. If I were bringing him in, I'd bring him as backup. Sorry, Joey Shilling. He says, my little lad has heard your little lad crying and decided to join in. Sorry, mate. They're like dogs, aren't they? When one starts barking, they all start. I can't believe we've lost to this shower of shit. Poor do, Burnley. Poor do. Ashley Barnes is on. So up here, they have a few beers last night.
Forward.
Oh, there we go. You knew something like that would come in. Dan Taylor says, we really need some major recruitment over the summer. Yeah, 100% agree with you, mate. I'm hoping we can have a better season next year. Just feel like we're at a bit of a crossroads here now. We either don't invest and go down, or we push the boat out a lot. I think we are in a bit of a bad position at the minute. There he is. You know exactly what the commentators are saying.
Hope he's all right, is what they said.
Hope he's all right.
Oh, Brewster on about weighing down.
Oh, far out Barnes. Yeah, I agree with Liam Littlefair. It is going to be an interesting summer window. It's one that we have to do. Like, we have to invest this time. There's no... Can't do what we've done for the last few years.
Fucking hell, Norris. That header on target.
I am so shocked that we've lost to these. I don't get why we've been so shit against such a shit team.
They've offered nothing, and neither have we. That's the problem.
Yeah,
since that goal,
we've created nothing. We've created nothing. Like, there's no big chance that you can say, like, oh, we should have probably scored there. Nothing like that.
No, shit.
Piss poor. And I nearly didn't do a stream for this. I thought, fucking pointless. We're safe. Don't matter. It's going to be a shit game. Wish I didn't bother now.
George Best, True Genius. Should be watching it?
No. Will you?
Probably.
No, you won't. You're talking shit. Sheffield United corner again. Yeah, I agree with Thomas Grant. He says, we've been shit because we're safe. The players are mentally on holiday. Portugal next week for these boys. Probably, since that's the only place you can go. Yeah,
I guess so. I think a lot of people go to Portugal, aren't they, in football world?
Can you not go to Dubai anymore? Because I know footballers love a bit of Dubai.
It's on the fucking red.
What is Spain on red list? Because we're going to Spain soon.
Amber.
Oh, does that mean you can go, but just beware?
No, you got to go, but quarantine in one of them hotels when you get back.
Oh, fuck that! I'm not spending $2,000.
Not only that, it's what do you call it? It's getting reviewed next week, so I think we'll be all right.
Good. It's a bit weird that you can go to Portugal, but you can't go to Spain. Looking next door.
Yeah, I know.
4 minutes of out of time, 3 minutes left. Oh, Thomas Grant reckons if it's an amber country, you can quarantine at home. Well, that's good because I fucking work from home. So I'll take that all day long. Mind you, by the time we go to Spain, I think I'll be back in office. When is it? Fucking hell, he's bleeding shitloads. How's he still on the pitch? Surprised he can count to 10 at this stage.
Kid can't even breathe.
Can he play? Quilter says, shocking up front today. Cork has been a passenger. Norris no good. Yeah, keep your comments in, stuff like that. I'll read them all out at full time when we're doing the match reaction. It won't be a long match reaction. It'll be the usual stuff. But yeah, get your comments in. Let us know your thoughts on the game. Get your comments in. We will read them out. Me and Sam will give our thoughts, and then we will read out your comments. So if you want to be in the match reaction that goes onto YouTube as a separate video, get your comments in now, guys. And quick, before we end the stream, send more stars, subscribe to the Patreon, share the stream so more people can see it. Everything that helps. If you aren't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to check, see if I had any more, but I don't. Liam Littlefair, will Dash stay, yes or no? I'm saying yes. Oh, should have been 2-0 Sheffield United. Shocking performance today. That shocking performance. We have been shite.
Oh,
Woody buries that all day long. Vidra cuts inside, then buries it. Christine Lonsdale says, thanks, Joe and Simon. Enjoy the summer. We're not going anywhere yet, Christine. We're still going to do some Euro stuff. We're going to do some podcast stuff. So if you do like stuff like that, please make sure you check us out. But if you're only here for the Burnley Watchalongs, Christine, that's no problem at all. We will see you in August, I think it is. We've had some more stars. Who's the beautiful person this time? It's Bethany Whiteley. Thank you very much, Bethany. The 7-week streak continues. Another 100 stars from Bethany. Really appreciate it. Woody! Oh, nearly scored. 20 seconds left. Can the Clarets grab a goal? My guess is no. We've offered absolutely nothing today. Zero, zilch, nada. And
I think, if I'm honest, he'd have been offside.
Oh, Will Norris is up for the corner.
I told you should play outfield.
What the fuck with that corner? What the fuck with that corner? Who took that? Shite. Absolute shite. Full time. There you go. Burnley have lost to one of the worst clubs in Premier League history. Shocking performance from Burnley. That zero creativity. Absolutely. Court was a passenger, as I agree with Quilter. The midfield got not overran, but the midfield was very quiet today. We were just very quiet all over the pitch. But as a lot of people have said, we are already safe at the end of the day. So that's probably what that was all about. We were shite against Leeds, we were shite against Liverpool, we were shite again today. And these are a very bad side. So today is very concerning, particularly concerning, should I say. I'm not overly concerned because, as I've said, we are safe. And we do it every single year. As soon as we get safe, we just absolutely piss it off. The players are on holiday, they're on the beach. That's all they're bothered about. But not good enough today. Simon, what are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it's been consistently sort of average, haven't we, in recent weeks.
That's been very calm,
Liverpool, yeah, Liverpool, we were no, because Liverpool, I thought we were relatively unlucky in some respects because their goals were questionable in our manner anyway. And then we created chances and we think, if it had just got one of them in. And same with the Leeds game. I think that, when you look at the stats that we mentioned in the podcast previously, we were actually not that bad compared to them. I think we were even on absolutely everything: shots, passes, chances created. The only thing were that they scored 4 of them and we scored none. So this game, though, is a different thing for me. This game was that I don't know. I can't even tell you that they were just sitting there thinking, "Right, let's get this over with, and we can go on holiday." It wasn't even that. It was just the case of Sheff, you put that ball in the net. They sat back. We could not break them down. We had nothing to offer. The 4-5-1 didn't work. Changed it to a 4-4-2, and Vidra's all over the place. You know what I mean? I want to see him on as well, as much as everybody. But he was falling over the ball. He couldn't turn. He couldn't keep control of it. Trying too hard, potentially. Just wasn't working. And we played too narrow. I don't know why we did that, but every time we got the ball, we just did a straight ball. There were no sort of like wing play. It weren't good enough in some respects, but I'm not going to take it and be concerned and think, oh shit, we're going to struggle next year because of that, because I don't think it's a reflection of who we actually are.
No, I agree with that. I just think it's concerning the fact that I just think that whether it's they're on the beach or it's a case of you've hit the target, so you just naturally relax. I just think as soon as they hit that target every single season, they're nowhere near as good as in normal. Even in the Europa League season, once we finished 7th, because that naturally became the target because we were doing so well. Once they guaranteed 7th, I think they guaranteed it like 3rd or 4th game before end of season, didn't they? Same that year, they were just Phil Babber after it. Same again this season. We've stayed up and then we've been absolutely Phil Babb.
The problem is, I think, what you've got in this scenario is you're playing away, the fans are there. The fans are a 12-man, but they were quiet. But I can't even say that the fans even contributed to that, in my opinion. I don't think they did.
No, I just think we were pretty poor. They probably felt like they had a point to prove, but I didn't look at that game and feel like they outclassed us. I just think both teams offered absolutely nothing. Both teams didn't do enough to win the game. As soon as they scored, like you said, they didn't really do anything after that. And then we didn't do anything all game. It was just, that's probably the worst game of the season for me. And not the worst performance, the worst game. It was just shy. It was so boring.
Shocking, man.
Terrible.
And then you know, like when you look at our bench compared to their bench, I know they spent 20 odd million on Brewster, but I'd rather have J Rod and Barnes and Vidra and whoever else were on that bench than any of their players on the bench. I didn't think they offered anything. Even Jagielka, like, with all the wealth of experience he's got, I feel like our squad is far better than Sheff U. So to get turned over in such a manner with it is disheartening a little bit.
Yep, I agree with that. Graham Jennings says Spurs make it forward. So Spurs are qualified for the European Conference League, with the sound of it. Christine Lonsdale says, thanks, Joe and Simon. Enjoy the summer. I think I read that one out earlier, didn't I? But yeah, thank you, Christine. Like I said, this isn't what we don't stop here. There will be another podcast out on Thursday, and then there will be another stream out probably on YouTube or on Facebook coming up. So just keep your eyes peeled on all the social media channels. Adam Broxton says, wow, what a shit show. That game, yeah, I can't disagree with that. Cal Sucker says, each choose one player outside and so we'll do that on the next stream, mate. So keep your eyes peeled for stuff like that on the next stream. We're just going to do sort of like a reaction now. Danny Omerod says, purely embarrassing, we belong in the Championship. A bit harsh, mate. Obviously, we don't belong in the Championship simply because Sheffield United are worse than us. It's all right saying that when they're just beating us, but as are Fulham and West Brom, we were quite comfortable in terms of staying up in the end, to be fair, but we weren't good enough today. Nowhere near good enough. James Smith says, I'll delay their holiday and make them training next week. That was so shit. Yeah. Carl Smith says, can they not get a goal? They've had over 90 minutes to get one, for fuck's sake. Kevin Hampson says, pathetic. David Logan says, crap, big money needed to be spent. I do agree with that, just because of the fact that we've had lacking investment over the past however many seasons. Joey Schilling carries on with that. He says, we need a minimum of 5 new players this transfer window. None of that for the future crap, though, and stop this 50p basement buys from Stoke. Yeah, we need to bring in first-team players. That's something we haven't done since we signed Chris Wood. So we do need to do that. We'll just quickly break away from the match reaction. We've had more stars. Robert Benson, that's a name I've not seen for a while. Hope you're all right, Robert. It's good to see your name, mate. Thank you very much for the 50 stars. I appreciate that. All the Facebook stars are always appreciated. Matt Lawcock, he sort of agrees with you, Simon, a little bit. He says we were good against Liverpool, but we're poor against the rest since we stayed up. I don't know. I think with that Liverpool game, we had chances, but I think ultimately we did deserve to lose. But it is Liverpool at the end of the day, so I can't necessarily disagree with that too much. Joe Clark says, made a terrible season, much better with these watch-alongs. Thanks, fellas. That's nice of you, pal. I appreciate that comment. Thank you very much. So we're back next year. Matt Lawcock says, have a good summer, lads. David Logan says, we need a new team. Anti-Football says, usual dog shit end of the season, not to play for. Wank. Thank F, we are already safe. Yep, I agree with that. Dan Taylor says, do we think Brentford or Swansea joining us? We've discussed that one, mate, but I'm going to say Brentford.
I hope Brentford as well.
Yep. Bethany says, poor performance from Burnley today. Matt Lawcock says, streams when the England games are on. Yes, Matt, we are going to be doing streams when the England games are on. Whether I do it on Facebook, TurfCast, or YouTube, TurfCast, or create a new brand entirely, I don't know. I'll probably just do it on YouTube. I don't know, but you all follow us on Facebook and you all follow us on Twitter, so just keep your eyes peeled. We will be there or thereabouts. Sue says, people, stop going on about money. We should be putting in better performance than that. It was just lazy players. I agree with the fact we should be putting in a better performance against Sheffield United. Definitely. I don't necessarily think they were lazy. I've already discussed it. I think they're just on the beach. I just think they're not as bothered at the minute. Anyway, we've had some more stars. Bethany again. That Bethany needs to chill out. I mean, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But another 200 stars from Bethany. Thank you very, very much. Save your stars for next week, Beth. Don't send them all this week because you need an 8-week streak next week. There you go. David Logan says, you lads are great. I might watch you lot next season instead of the Clarets. Yeah, we will be doing streams next season, maybe just for the away games over there. Robert Benson says, good to see you again, though, Robert. He says, cheers, lads. Sorry, being away for a while. Ease to a better season with fans back on the turf next August. Yeah, so early thoughts on next season then, Simon, before we wrap it up? So it's obviously, it's hard to say now, isn't it? We need to spend in the summer, don't we? So it's difficult to say at the minute.
Yeah, we definitely need to spend. But we've needed to spend for a while. And then, I can't remember it were now that said, none of this investment for the future. But I don't think if you give any club, it's proven that often that if you give a club a brand new set of players, it takes them forever to gel. And by that point, seasons are over or even worse, relegated. I don't think getting 4 or 5 players that are first team regulars will solve the problem. I think it needs to be 4 or 5 people that are trying to break into a first team.
Interesting. I'd like to see. I'd like to see a mixture of both. I think we do need first team players to come in and slot into the first team. But I think to give, like you say, the starting 11 that kick up the arse, you're going to need some players that are knocking on the door of the first team and doing really well in the reserves, whatever it is, under 23s, and do it that way. But so, yeah, a nice mixture for me.
Yeah, I'd like to. I do think we need one or two to fit straight in, but like you said, 4 or 5 going in and changing half the team, and Dash has his way of working. And look at other players. Tarkowski didn't get in there for a year. Gibson didn't get in there, and he'll be playing Premier League football next year probably. You've got Vidra. How successful he's been in the last 5 or 6 games. Didn't get in there straight away. Dash ain't going to bring in 5 or 6 people and say, there's your first. Brownhill didn't get, I didn't have a consistent start. Now we're shoehorning him into any position.
He's become the Hendrick in that sense, hasn't he? But yeah, even if we bring in, I think, like I said, the last time we did something like that, it was Chris Wood, wasn't it? He just slotted in, but with someone of Chris Wood's ability, you can kind of understand it. Even Charlie Taylor will be behind Chris Ward for 6 months. Stephen Ward for 6 months. So it's one of them. Big shout out to Gicky Murtroyd, by the way, before Simon responds to that. He sent us 50 stars, I think it was. Thank you very much, Gicky. I appreciate that.
Just watching the goal back now.
Go on.
Picked it up. No one pushing him. Defence backing off. West is the nearest.
Jimmy Dunn's miles away. Jimmy Dunn's miles away. I think Tarky's trying to pick a run off. No, he's not. It goes towards Jimmy Dunn, and Jimmy Dunn's too deep for me. But I still think Norris should save that. And if you watch Tarky's reaction, he throws his arm in the air. So I think he thinks Norris should save that.
Won't surprise me, mate.
But yeah, that's it for this watch along, and that's it for this season. Unfortunately, we have finished 17th, and we haven't even hit 40 points this season. So that is, for me, a bit of a worry next season. Ultimately, we've been 9 points away from the drop. We are 9 points away from the drop, and we were never really anywhere near it. But 39 points in a Premier League season, that's pretty poor, isn't it?
It is poor. It's not good. But we all said at the beginning of the season, when we didn't sign anyone, we only got a Dale Stevens in. We're going to go down. And even though we're now, we are 17th, we're 9 points above 17th, and I never really thought we were going down. So I think when you look at the overall picture, it's been a successful season when we were all shitting ourselves at the beginning, when there were 0 transfers in.
What were it? 8 games without a win? We need to start the next season well. That's what we need to do. We need to bring players in and start next season well, because we always end up putting ourselves in these positions because we have a slow start. Like I said, I've said it many times on the podcast, the one time we didn't start slowly is when we finished 7th. So if we get off to a decent start, who knows what we can achieve. But yeah, like I said, that's it for this week's watch along. That's it for this season as well, unfortunately. It's been a weird season. It's been a weird season. Cheers, Ian. He says, cheers, guys. Catch you over the summer. Come on, England. Yeah, definitely. We'll be doing stuff over the summer, 100%. But yeah, it's been a weird season because of the lack of fans, because of the lack of investment. So ultimately, the goal was to stay up and build on this next season. But don't know. I am a little bit worried for next season, but we'll have that debate over the summer numerous times, I imagine. But thank you for coming on, Simon.
Thank you, mate. Thanks for having us.
No worries. And Gicky Murtroyd puts me right. He says we've finished 11 points above Fulham. So there you go. It wasn't even 9, it was 11. So thank you very much for that, Gicky. We're nowhere near it, were we? But it sounds successful because teams normally go down on like 35 points, don't they? This season, we've stayed up with 39 and we're 11 points away from the bottom 3. That shows how shit the bottom 3 have been. Hopefully, they're just as shit next season. If Brentford come up, I think they'll be quite shit. Norwich are always shit.
All 3, by the way. Well, take West Brom out of it, but the other 2 invested heavily.
Yeah, Fulham especially. Sheffield United did as well. Don't get away from that. Yeah. You're spot on there, to be fair. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled. If you don't follow us on the social media channels yet, please do. We'll have stuff coming out over the summer for the Euros. We'll still be doing the podcasts as and when. We will have a little bit of a summer break, but that won't be for a few weeks minimum yet. And we might even do a Euro podcast. Who knows? We will see. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching this week's Watch Along. Thank you for getting us to 500 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you to everybody who sent stars. Thank you to everybody who watched. Thank you to everybody who shared. And thank you to everybody who reacted. We will see you on Thursday for the next podcast. Bye.